All right, let's go, family. Now we ready to get some money today. Let's get it. We done already structured our LLC. You know what I mean? Now we done boosted our credit score. Now at this point, it's time to go get that bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give you some of the requirements on what's expected to get 90K in 90 days. So this is what it's gonna look like. Now right here, I have 700 credit score, but to be completely honest, all we need is a 680. Now let me explain this. It's more so about your credit profile than it is about your credit score. And what I mean by that is, I can have a 680 credit score, but I have a 10-year history. I've been having credit cards since I was 19 years old, 20 years old. I've been paying them responsibly, but I only have a 680 credit score. You only have 2 credit cards and a 2-year history. So your credit score might be a 721, but your profile isn't better than mine. So guess who's going to get that bag out of me and you if we both go and apply for that same loan? I am, because of my credit profile. So I need you guys to keep that in mind as we continue this lesson, because this lesson is strictly about your credit profile. We're not getting a bag. We cannot go into a bank unless you have 100% exactly this blueprint model of what I'm giving you today. So take notes, get your screenshots, and go ahead, because I'm giving you the sauce today. 700 credit score. Now at this point, like I said, we've done already helped you fix your credit score. Hopefully you've done used Metro 2 at this point, and you've got all of the negative items and all of that off of your credit report. So you're ready to go, all right? You cannot have any collections. No collections, no charge-offs. So like I said, this is why it's going to be important to have Metro 2 or to pay someone like myself, a specialist, to get these things off. But by this time, you should have all of this off, right? So no collections, no charge-offs, no late payments. You can't have any bankruptcies, anything of that nature. We're going to the bank for a bag. They're going to check your credit profile. You cannot have a bunch of bankruptcies, late payments, and things of that nature expecting someone to give you $90,000. It's just not realistic, right? So let's think logically now. Next, 20% or less debt utilization. I got 20% on there, but if we aiming for anything more than $90,000, we need to keep that debt utilization under 10%. Now, debt utilization works like this. If you have a credit card and you have $10,000 on that credit card, and you use $8,000 on that credit card, you use 80% of that credit card. So your debt utilization is going to be 80%. We don't want that. We want the complete opposite. If we have a $10,000 credit card, we only want to use about $2,000 on that credit card. Okay, so keep that in mind, right? 7 to 10 primary accounts. Now, if you've been through my program, you've been through the quick fix, you got these 7 to 10 accounts. You know what I mean? The quick fix is loaded with 10 primary accounts for you guys. So at this point in time, you should have 7 to 10 primary accounts. If you don't, you only got 4 or 5, then I advise you to go ahead and get the quick fix program, and you can add a couple trade lines onto that. Next, you're going to need 2 to 3 authorized user trade lines with 4 or 5 years of length. Now look, this is what I recommend about AUs or authorized users. You want someone, even though I got 4 to 5 years, you want someone really with 5 to 10 years of history. You want them to have 5 to 10 years history. You want them to have a $25,000 limit, and you want them to have a 10% utilization or less. And you want them to have 100% payment history. This is why when you become an authorized user on someone's account, you are then hijacking the entire credit profile. So their payment dates, their history, all of that. So if you're going to be hijacking someone's credit profile, then you want to be hijacking someone that's responsible. So you do not want to become an AU for someone that you don't know or someone that you don't trust. This is for someone like grandma that's got that Navy Federal card tucked off and she don't pull it out her purse for nothing. That's who you want to be an AU for. Granny done had that card for umpteen years and she ain't using it for nothing unless it's an emergency. So if you become an authorized user, keep these things in mind. You want to use someone who is responsible. You want them to have $25,000 limit, at least 5 to 10 years history on it, and 100% payment history. Because if they make a late payment, guess who that's going to reflect on? It's going to reflect on you. So just keep that in mind. I also have trade lines. We sell trade lines, or you can get some in the quick fix program, and I give up all of the game there, right? So next, 2 to 3 inquiries max. You cannot have more than 3 inquiries. Period. Banks do not want to see someone that's going and asking person to person to person. This is the way that you got to think about inquiries, right? Now, if we are a team full of 5 people, right, and one of those people go around and ask that team, yo, Johnny, can I get $10? Yo, Tom, can I get $5? Yo, Max, can I get $50? We all gonna be like, yo, why was Timmy asking all of us for money? Was he asking you for money? Was he asking you for money? Like, yeah, what the fuck? Excuse my language, but why is Timmy asking all of us for money? You understand? So it's not going to look good. We all going to be like, damn, Timmy must be in a hardship. So we're not going to borrow, we're not going to loan him any money, right? This is the same way that the banks think. This is how inquiries work, okay? When you're going around and you're asking for multiple loans and multiple money, the banks are conversing with each other and they're saying, all right, this person is desperate. So one or two things are going to happen. Either one, they're going to all deny you, or two, someone's going to take you, but they're going to slap a huge interest rate on your head because they know that you're desperate. So you definitely want to be keeping those inquiries down under 3, right? Okay, guys, so look, you only need to be approved for 2 or 3 primary cards. So look, this is what I need you guys to take this actionable step right now. I need you to get a Navy Federal card or bank account, and I need you to get a Chase bank account. And I need you, if you have a job or you're already receiving direct deposit, I need you to split your direct deposit 50% into Navy Federal, the other 50% into Chase. The reason why is because if we're getting funded $90K in the next 90 days, we have to start establishing relationships with these banks. And the best way to be able to start establishing a relationship with these banks is to start a direct deposit with them. So now that I went through exactly what the banks are requiring, as long as you guys or your clients meet these requirements 100% in totality, you have no problem getting funded anywhere between $90,000 to $150,000 based off of their credit profile. So look, now I done helped you guys get funding. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a couple of these plays now, right? So listen, one of the best plays for funding is the NASA FCU Credit Union. NASA FCU Credit Union. I need you guys to go ahead and start applying for that right now. The best thing about this is it's going to be a soft pull, so it will not put an inquiry on your credit profile. So this is how you'll be able to check to see if you're eligible without getting that hard inquiry. So I need you guys to go ahead and type in NASA FCU Federal Credit Union and go ahead and see what they're offering you. These guys are offering a bag and they're pretty easy. The next one is NIH Federal Credit Union. Now the best thing about them is they have a 30-day dip. So you can actually get 2 products with just 1 inquiry. So you can go ahead and get a $10,000 credit card, and then you can go get another $5,000 credit card. It's only going to count for 1 product. So you're only going to get 1 inquiry. NIH Federal Credit Union. The same laws apply to CQ. They also have a 30-day dip, 2 product, 1 inquiry rule. So look, just with these 3 banks alone, you can get $15,000 here, another $15,000 here. That's a total of 30 just with these 2 alone, and add another $15,000 here. That's a total of $45,000 just with those 2 banks right there. There you guys go. I need you guys, if you have any questions or have any trouble or want to learn more about this or need someone to do this for you, I need you guys to go ahead and book a call right below, and I'll be on the other line waiting for you. So go ahead. This is $50K in 50 days. Go ahead, book a call with me, and I'll be on the other line, and I'll see you guys on the other side.